Hello, grade 3 CIS scholars. This is Shweta Mishra, your computer educator, and we are going to start a journey of learning computer. Today we'll start with first lesson of your textbook, and that is Introduction of Computer. So children, what is a computer? A computer is a machine made of parts, right? To enter data that is done through input devices, process it, which is done through CPU, store it, the things which, and that means the processes which are being done, they are stored in memory of the computer, and output is being shown with the help of output devices. Basically, computer has two parts, hardware and software. Now what is hardware? See, CD-ROM, floppy drive, CPU, keyboard, mouse, monitor, scanner, speaker, video camera, printer, laptop or notebook if it is. Everything, all these things are hardwares. Why hardwares? Because we can see and we can touch them. We can touch them, we can feel them. That's why they are computer hardware. The next part is software. Softwares are the programs that exist in the computer. Okay, we cannot see them, we cannot feel them, we cannot touch them. They are existing inside the computer, like Windows 10 operating system, like MS Office. Okay, then any of the antivirus softwares or any of the games if you have installed, or Internet Explorer, Firefox, any such kind of things, they are all softwares. Paint also you all use, right? That is also a type of software. They exist within the system and we cannot touch them, we cannot feel them. That's why they are called software. Now comes input devices. Basically, we'll understand two types of input devices in this chapter. They are keyboard and mouse. Keyboard is used to type many letters and numbers. You all know, you have seen this. We all know so many keys are there and so many numbers are also there. Special keys are there, function keys are there. So many keys are there, okay? So for typing anything, we use keyboard. Then there is a mouse. We have many different types of mouse these days. The wireless mouses are also available in the market. Some Bluetooth device mouses are also available, right? They connect through the computer through Bluetooth. This is an older version which has a wire and a 3-button mouse. It is left button, right button, and a scroll wheel in between. Some mouse also have a side button. Okay, but the basic purpose of mouse, the three actions that are performed by a mouse are fixed in all case of all different types of mouses, and that is click. Click means once click, then double click, that means when we click it twice, and right click. This is when we are talking about click and double click, that means we are talking about left click. But when we are saying right click, that means this right button is being clicked. Okay, remember, click and double click, left click, and right click works on the right button. Now for storing the data, computer has two places. Either we store the data in CD drive or we can store it in pen drive. I'm just taking two simplest example, otherwise there are many other storage devices available, but the two simplest one are CD drive, where CDs can be kept and in the CD we can store the data, and the other one is pen drive, which can be inserted in the CPU and we can store our required data. Now comes output devices. We are talking about two main output devices here. This one, we all are very much familiar with it. Shape, size, design may vary, but monitors, they look more or less like this only. Okay, they are called monitors. Whatever processes are being done by computer, they are first displayed on monitor. Then comes printer. If monitor is showing the soft copy of the calculation, if we want to take the hard copy of that particular thing, then we give the print command and on the paper print comes out. That calculation comes out. and that is being done with the help of printer. So printer basically gives the output in a hard copy. Now we'll talk about CPU. What is CPU? Central Processing Unit. It looks like this. Yes, you all are familiar with it. We'll read out something about CPU now. CPU controls all the functions of a computer. Yes, we all know this. All the things are being done by CPU only. All the calculations, everything, they are being performed by CPU. Thus, it is also known as the brain of computer. Absolutely correct. We call it brain of computer. Always remember, CPU is the brain of computer, heart of computer. Now, CPU also has three parts. One is arithmetical and logical unit. Second one is the control unit, the registers. They are available inside this box. Arithmetic and logical unit, control unit, and the registers. ALU, that means arithmetic and logical unit, it does all the arithmetic and logical calculations. Then it passes on the result to control unit, and control unit passes it on either on the display area, that means on the output, that means monitor screen, or if we want to store it, then it stores in registers. Now we'll see how to start and shut down a computer. So first of all, steps for starting a computer. Step 1, switch on the power supply. Yes, turning on is the power supply is very much important because computer is an electronic machine. It works on electricity. Step 2 is switch on the UPS. UPS is uninterrupted power supply. If you have this device attached with your computer, then turn it on. Step 3 is switch on the power button on the CPU cabinet. Okay. Then step 4 is switch on your monitor. Following these 4 steps assures that your system starts properly. Now there are steps for shutting down the computer also. When we are done with the work, we turn it off, but there is a proper process of shutting down a computer. Let's see what the steps are. Click the start button. Can you see this button where this exists? On the bottom left corner of your screen, this button appears. Click on this button. The moment you click on this button, you will see an option called shutdown. Click on shutdown. The message logging off will appear on your screen. Then shutting down will appear. When the monitor turns blank, then switch off the power button on the monitor, and then switch off the UPS, and then switch off the power supply. But remember, you do not have to turn off the CPU button because CPU turns it off automatically the moment when we click on the shutdown button. So this was all about the first chapter of your textbook, and homework is mandatory. So read the chapter thoroughly, kids. And I assure you that I'll be back very soon with many more interesting things about computer. Till then, take care, stay healthy, stay safe. Bye-bye.